What's up, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Reviews. We've got a big beer on the docket today, guys. It's going to be Magnolias at Midnight. This is actually a collaboration beer. It's an Imperial Stout conditioned on caramel, coffee, and vanilla beans. A collaboration between Little Cottage Brewery and Timber Ales, guys. So really don't know anything about these guys, either one of them, but this looks like a fire stout that I need to break down with you guys. An incredible label, beautiful can art. Very pricey. It's going to be around $27 or $28 for a 4-pack, guys. So for this one beer, it's basically like $8, to be quite honest. Super pricey, but we're hoping for quality. That's what you get, guys. That's what craft beer costs these days, especially when you have something with these kind of ingredients put in. So we have 12% and brewed and packaged by Timber Ales, North Haven, Connecticut, distributed by 12%. 12% beer, guys. So we're going to dive in. See what we're working with. Big pop. This thing is basically room temperature. I had it out. I put it in the fridge for like 5 minutes. Don't even know why I did that. I just did. I actually have some smoke coming off the top. That's pretty wild. I haven't seen that in a long time. Canned on 6/27. Today is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to you guys. I worked today. I deserve this beer. Here we go. Ooh, boy. Pretty borderline jet black. But there is some brownness and caramel tan notes in that pour, guys. It's not completely jet black, but absolutely midnight oil in the glass. And that's sexy. And you can hear a little bit of acidity and carbonation. Charred, burnt, tan head that's dissipating within seconds here, guys. Completely fading with a little ring around the edges. You're seeing that. Basically, the head's gone away, but there's nothing to describe. You guys see, we ain't seeing through this thing. We ain't seeing through it. There's nothing to be said. Again, head's basically dissipated. Let's go to an aroma, guys. I haven't had a big beer like this in a long time. I have a lot of like cellar beer that I need to break down with you guys. Beers from like 2016, 17, 18. I need to get into the cellar soon. Weather's changing soon, but we still got 70s and 80s. Let's dive into this one. Wow. I haven't smelled a beer like that in a long time. Roasted molasses, dark coffee, charred, burnt coffee beans. A little bit of slightly dark fruit, just ever so slight undertone, but really we're getting a lot of this like caramel, this hazelnut, this kind of dark and sweet chocolate chips put together. Burnt caramel toffee, man. It smells delicious. It smells like caramel in the oven or on a frying pan. Again, this big hazelnut like coffee creamer. Smells sweet, still smells roasty and dry at the same time. But I don't know, guys, 12% beer, this could be sweet. Smells very nice. Maybe a dash of aluminum from the can, actually, just a little bit, but that's not the main aromatic that's popping off the top. I'm just getting some subtle notes underneath. It smells really good. Guys, Magnolias at Midnight. I love the name for one. Let's go to a cheers. Big beer. Wow. It actually tries to round out on the back end. For being not bourbon barrel aged, this beer is pretty fantastic. It's got that charred kind of burnt roasted coffee malt on the back end. It's got that molasses. It's got kind of this chalky, earthy graininess. Definitely some dark chocolate in here. Maybe not like the darkest. I'd say like 85%, and then you have, or even 70%, I should say. And then you've got this like nice mixture of sweet, semi-sweet chocolate chips as well, baker's chocolate. That hazelnut kind of caramel thing, still very fitting, almost like a creamer with coffee or just black coffee mixed with some of that, a tablespoon of hazelnut / caramel creamer. Big, viscous, oily, coating mouthfeel. absolutely dense but still delicate on the palate. It's actually coating in a very nice way. It's got a little bit of like chalky bitterness from the chocolate chips, if you will, or that dark chocolate, 70%. I actually think it's not as sweet as it could have been for being this 12% beast. Very, very well roasted and charred on the back end, giving that subtle drinkability for 12%. I'm pretty shocked by that. It's fantastic. It's very good. Again, you're getting like this hazelnut, caramel, kind of vanilla creamer coming from those vanilla beans and caramel. Coffee, black coffee, charred, burnt notes. I dig this, man. It's good. It's really good. Subtle, small notes of ever so slight fennel underneath, and some dark chocolate raisins. But that is very, very much underneath all those other big notes here that I've already discussed with you guys. Fantastic beer, very expensive. That's kind of what you get for this kind of quality, but at the same time, guys, you might be able to find some better value out there, but this was a fun one to try. I thought it was time I was due for one. I have not broken down a stout or a bourbon barrel-aged beer in that matter, actually, for a long time. So, rating, big beer. Slightly creamy, pillowy mouthfeel, too. It's deceiving, very deceiving, and this is room temperature, man. That's crazy. Wow, the drinkability is pretty stunning. It's chocolatey, it's caramelly, it's desserty, yet it's still drinkable and dry and slightly chocolatey bitter on the back end. 4.2 out of 5. I think the drinkability's there, man, and it's got some crazy good ingredients and adjuncts in here. Yeah, I dig this, guys. Magnolias at Midnight's got a 4.2 from Pour Michigan Reviews. I'm Dan. You know what it is, guys. I'll catch you on the next review. Cheers.